Yeah, Brent, I want to follow up on something you said earlier when you said you pay attention to what's said, and you mentioned clickbait and opinions, and that's okay. You guys can have that's your job, whatever. I just wanted to follow up on that and ask about, does that affect guys, the team? Does it affect players? Does it affect the way they prepare, or the way they see themselves, or interact with their other students, or anything like that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
What about yourself?
Nope. Nope.
In terms of Rat Boys, if you guys were 9-0 and everybody was patting them on the back, would that be the same thing?
I mean, if you know me at all, if you've done any kind of homework, then you're going to know I'm the same guy every single day. And so if we're being really, I've already talked about, you know, the seeds of success, how that can be a detriment too, where people feel like it's, they inherit the right to be successful, whether it's a program, whether it's coaches, whether it's support staff, or whether it's the players. Maybe it's you've been very successful as a program, then you start recruiting, and these guys think they're just going to show up and win, and it's all about them, and they're the new hotshot recruit. The things that it takes to be successful over the long haul, I think, what it's all about. So, you got to value the little things that it takes to be successful. So, would that be the same? You dang right, because everybody will be way up here. Either way down here, as low as it can be, or way up here. Nothing in between. And for me, I want our program to always be right here. How we do what we do. Don't play to a scoreboard. Play and compete to a standard. Show up to a standard every single day. Doesn't matter what happened last. That's what we talk about. Again, windshield mentality. It's always about what's next. You learn and grow from what happened in the past, but you can't stay fixated on that. It'll paralyze you. And so you want guys to stay hungry. You want to stay driven. You want a program that's never satisfied, that's always looking for more. It's always about improvement. Those are foundational things. And doesn't mean you're always going to get it, but the intent needs to be there. That's the key. The intent, the work that it takes to get there. It doesn't mean you always get the result. And so, to me, too many people are always a result. Y'all gonna write a story based on the result. Okay, well, here's the bottom line. There's the result. Okay, and to me, that's shallow. Okay, even if you're in a result-driven business, that's not what it's about to me and to us. And I think to successful people, long-term successful people, is about all the other stuff. It's not, the result is a byproduct of doing everything, being committed, doing all the work, persevering, overcoming, fighting through it. Okay, handling success, handling the failure, all of it. You got to do that all within a game. You got to do it from week to week. You got to do it from month to month, year to year. And whether you're 9-0 and in college football playoff talk, and everyone wants to talk about, what? If we came out last Tuesday and they said Oklahoma's top 4, you know what? I'd been fighting like hell, against that, because you hadn't accomplished anything. It takes what it takes. You have to start over again. This week is a season of its own. So whether we're 5-4 or 9-0, there's a process in how you compete and play and perform at a really high level. Doesn't mean you're always going to. We had all kinds of issues, whether they're schemes or whether they're players, or whether it's fundamentals or it's being more physical or lack thereof. Okay, we got. We're not where we want to be, but the intent matters. Okay, the work matters. The showing up every day matters. Okay, and that's what we're doing right now, and that's why I have great appreciation and respect and thankfulness for our players, leadership that we do have on this team, because they've done exactly that. And so, are they affected by that? If they allow themselves to be, and I'm not naive. Again, I know how the human being works, and my job is to be aware of all of it, and then make sure that I do a good job as a leader. Of making sure the rest of the leaders, I'm just one man, but the rest of the leaders are also, armoring up as well, whether you're 9-0 or 5-4. The journey's hard, it's difficult, it's challenging. It's going to have its mountaintop experiences within the season, and it's going to be some tough moments, like when we went to Dallas. And how you handle all of it matters, moving forward in the present moment and certainly in the future.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.